Hi everyone, welcome to Glow with Grace. Today I wanted to answer one of the questions that I get asked the most often, really often actually. Where do we get our clothes from? Myself, Mr. Monarch and Oria, especially myself and especially Oria. People ask all the time. The birds always start screaming in the background when I start doing videos. So I just compiled a list of all the places where the three of us mostly get our clothes from. We basically buy eco clothing, whether it's bamboo or hemp clothing or organic cotton or whatever kind of eco stuff we can find. And we made that kind of pact with ourselves, gosh, I don't know, 5-7 years ago, something like that. And yeah, so pretty much everything we own, unless people give it to us or we just buy some little random thing locally, is organic cotton or hemp or bamboo. So a couple of things before we go into the list of the shops where we buy things from online. One thing I want to mention is I think it's really wise to sign up for the newsletters of any of these websites that I'm about to give you the names of and show you, because then you're kind of like their priority customer, right? You're like kind of affiliated to them, you're showing them that you're friends, and they will send you all kinds of special discounts and sales information and stuff before anybody else gets to hear about it, or even if anybody else gets to hear about it. So actually these days I pretty much only buy clothes for us if I get an email like that. You know, like a few days ago it was Labor Day in the US. So I got all of these emails from all of these eco websites saying, you know, 20% off our whole website or 30% off our whole website. And I love that, you know, then that's when I buy stuff. So I think that's a really good thing to do, is to sign up for their newsletters if you're interested in this kind of stuff. That goes for any website actually. It doesn't have to just be about eco clothing. Any website, I think it's really good to sign up for their newsletter. And the other thing I wanted to say is, if you have any suggestions outside the ones that I'm going to say today, there's 20 websites that I'm going to share with you today. I took a screenshot of every website and I'm going to try and put this in the video so you can see them. I don't know if my editing skills are quite up to that, but let's see what happens. If there's any other websites with eco clothing that you know of and love, then just let us know. Put it in the comments and I'll try and kind of gather them up and maybe put them into the description of the video at some point. So they'll be all in there all together. I think that's it for that information. And okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get these screenshots in here for you. So for my clothing, the main places where I get my clothing from, let's say the top 3 places would be Yala Designs, Texture Clothing, and Kiki Pants. So let's go through those 3 first. Yala Designs. This company used to be called Dream Sacks. I think Yala Designs probably works better. They do bamboo clothing and organic cotton now as well. Their bamboo stuff is just absolutely fabulous. I basically lived in Yala's bamboo stuff after Oria was born for like the first year. I actually started to wear more things recently and a friend was like, "You're wearing different clothes," because I just was wearing bamboo like all the time. They have amazing stuff, really pretty designs, very kind of flowing and also kind of classic at the same time. Beautiful stuff. Check them out. YalaDesigns.com. Texture clothing, I have mentioned many times before in the past on my blog and videos and stuff. Texture clothing make the best trousers that I've ever found. They make them, I feel like they're in hemp material, the trousers that I get. They make these amazing huge flares, and they have this tagline, I think it's "Good luck finding bigger flares anywhere else" or something. Just like really gorgeous, beautiful fitting, soft hemp flares. And they also do some great skirts. Their classic skirt is called the market skirt. That's the first thing I ever bought from them. And, you know, I still have it now. That must have been like, I don't know, 7 years ago or something. I first bought a market skirt from them. And yeah, check them out. And the other one that I mentioned there at the beginning was Kiki Pants. Kiki Pants actually, as far as I know, originally was a children's clothing company, and we got a lot of beautiful things from them for Oria. before she was born, and I just noticed recently that they have women's clothing now, and I imagine it was probably because a lot of women were like, you make all these beautiful things, can't we have something? I just love their stuff. It's so stylish and really like long lasting, really well made. Oria just loves everything that we have from them. It's so soft, you know, it's all bamboo, or maybe they have other fabrics, I don't know, but I've only ever got bamboo things from them. They are amazing, Kiki Pants. Other places in the US where I've got things before, on Etsy.com. I'm sure a lot of you know Etsy. It's a place where people can kind of sell their handmade things. On Etsy, Gaia Conceptions is just stunning. It's a gal called Andrea, and she just makes the most gorgeous clothes out of, you know, again, hemp and cotton, organic cotton, stuff like that. And she has actually her own website, GaiaConceptions.com, but she also sells through Etsy, so you can find her on either of those places. Here she is on Etsy, and here she is on her own website. And I've got some beautiful things from her that I love to wear as well. She has the most amazing colours and fabrics, and you know, I ordered a few things from her, and she sent me like a free item as well, and like a free bag, and it's just a really, really lovely energy to her stuff. Another place in the US that I found useful over the years is called whiteapricots.com. And it's more of a kind of clearinghouse really for all kind of eco-fashion stuff. They don't actually, you know, sell their own things, but it's kind of, yeah, it just shares like coupons and information about all kinds of other websites that sell eco stuff. So, and clothes in particular, clothes, shoes, jewelry, that kind of stuff. So that's a great place to go to just get all these coupon codes, and also again sign up for their newsletter, because they send you every week stuff and like with all the different offers from the different websites and stuff. Oh yeah, so that's what I forgot to say earlier as well, was I almost never pay retail prices for anything, especially the fashion industry. Any of you who know about fashion know that the prices are ludicrously inflated on clothing usually. So I almost never pay retail. I either, like I said, I wait for the emails where they give you a discount, or I just go on Google and say the name of the company is Yala Designs, right? Like the first one that we talked about. I just put in yaladesigns.com on Google, coupon code or promo code or whatever the wording is that they use on their own website, and you can almost always find a coupon code if you're wanting to buy something outside of that they've sent you an email. You know, that I never pay retail. And a couple of places in the UK that I've always really loved, braintreeclothing.com. They've been one of my favorites for years. They do hemp, organic cotton, and I feel like they maybe do some bamboo as well, but it's been a long time. I still get emails from them because I love their stuff, and sometimes, very occasionally, I'll still buy things from them and have it sent to my family in the UK, and they'll send it out here to me in Ecuador, because they just have really beautiful stuff. Again, like very kind of classical kind of things, but kind of funky at the same time. They're a great place in the UK or Europe if you're over there, or just, you know, if you're anywhere. Another one in the UK is peopletree.co.uk. They're another great one. They're also kind of, in some sense, like a clearinghouse, but not really. They're actually a shop, but they have a lot of people's things usually. So they don't kind of have their own kind of brand necessarily, but they sell a lot of things from a lot of different eco companies. So that's all the ones for me. And now we're going to go on to all the ones for Oria, and this is where we have the most sites to tell you about. I'll tell you again about the main ones that we get things from for Oria first. So Kiki Pants, again, as I mentioned earlier, we got a lot of things from Kiki Pants for Oria. So Kiki Pants, Amazon is actually the main place where I got everything for Oria in the beginning, because they have all different kinds of organic clothing. So Amazon, and kiwiindustries.com. They have such beautiful things, and, you know, again, it's all organic cotton, bamboo, all that kind of stuff. So Okay, let's go through this. So kikipants.com, mentioned it earlier. They have absolutely beautiful things. Almost everything I think is out of bamboo. Beautiful designs, great colors. Yeah. If I could only choose one, I'd probably say kikipants.com. Actually, for me, Anna, right? No, for me, I'd probably say Yala Designs, actually. And for Oria, I'd say kikipants. Okay, amazon.com. I don't think there's probably anyone out there who doesn't know what Amazon is. And, you know, there's some things that I got from Amazon that I don't even know if those companies have their own websites. You know, it's just kind of like little things that I found on there. Like I remember there's one company called Baby Bamboo that we got some trousers from for her. I'm sure they have their own website, but I've never looked at it. And I also got some things from Kate Quinn, which is a very popular children's eco clothing company. Kate Quinn I got on Amazon, and some different things. So KateQuinnOrganics.com definitely is its own website. Kate Quinn stuff is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like high end. Yeah, just stunning, very easily recognizable, very distinct, beautiful kind of Komodo tops and things like that. Oh, another kind of clearinghouse website that's great for children is, well, there's two of them actually. Zulily.com is probably the kind of main one that people think of. So every day, Zulily sends out an email with all of these different deals from all of these different companies for like children's clothing and toys and women's apparel and stuff like that. So fairly often there'll be like eco stuff on the Zulily.com listing. And that's the only stuff I ever look at from them. So they might have, you know, some stuff from Kate Quinn, or they might have stuff from Sage Creek Organics, which is another great one for children. So that's something that you can sign up for from Zulily, and they'll send you an email every day, and you can just see like in the subject of the email if they have anything like organic. Sorry, my camera just died on me on back. So I think I finished saying Zulily.com is a great one for that kind of stuff. And another similar one, I actually think there's probably the same company, but I don't know. But they always send stuff out exactly the same time. It's called greenbabybargains.com, greenbabybargains.com. And exactly the same thing. They send out an email every day with like some kind of deal. And those ones are green, eco, obviously. It's called Green Baby Bargains. And I bought a few things from there as well. You know, again, the same kind of things like from Kate Quinn, Sage Creek Organics, maybe, what are they called? Melissa and Tom, I think. The like jigsaws and stuff, like wooden things. They have some pretty good stuff sometimes. But to be honest, most of the time I delete those emails from both of those companies, Zulily.com and Green Baby Bargains. They also do amber teething necklaces a lot. It's kind of like they kind of repeat stuff all the time, but it's cool, you know, if you're like looking for clothing for the next size up or something and you suddenly get an email from them, it's like, oh cool, I'll get this and this and this. Something that I mentioned in there, a name was Sage Creek Organics. We've got some really nice stuff from them through those websites I just mentioned. I haven't ordered directly from them, but sagecreekorganics.com. They have beautiful baby clothing and toddler clothing, all organic. I think everything I've got from them has been organic cotton. They have kind of unique designs. Oria likes everything that we got from them, so you know, another cool one. Another one of the main ones that I used when she was a baby was bambinoland.com. They have really good like hooded towels and blankets and kind of hat, kimono kind of sets. We had a lot of stuff from them when she was a baby. I haven't got anything from them recently, but they do have toddler stuff. And again, everything's organic. They have a lot of different designs. And they also send out emails all the time with discounts. Oh, and they have, what's the word? Leg warmers as well, baby leg warmers, which we've used a lot with Oria because she's diaper-free baby, elimination communication baby. So she, you know, she's never worn diapers, nappies. So we used leg warmers a lot for her to kind of keep her legs warm when she wasn't wearing trousers, for example. I can't remember if I said this one properly or not. I'm just going to say it again in case I didn't. KiwiIndustries.com. I know I said this at the beginning, but I don't know if I discussed it properly. KiwiIndustries.com have absolutely beautiful clothing. I'm buying a lot from them at the moment for Oria for the kind of like 2-year sizing. Absolutely gorgeous dresses for little girls. Very like simple, but really, really like pretty at the same time and kind of like hard wearing, like long lasting. Great colors. yeah, really good designs. Okay, the last one in the US for stuff for Oria. I'm kind of sad about this one. Okay, it's called naturebaby.com, and it was recommended by some great friends who have lots of children. And they have such beautiful stuff, and it's like all like really high end, really organic. And I ordered loads of stuff from them whenever I was really little, and somehow it got like totally lost between the US and here, and I never got it. So I kind of have a thorn in my side about this website. It's not their fault at all. Like, they didn't do anything. It just got lost like in the post somehow. So yeah, they have really great stuff, but we don't really have any of it. I've gotten a few more things from them as she's got older. I got a really great sleep sack from them for her. It's huge. It's absolutely massive, beautiful, soft pink and white striped sleep sack. But yeah, that might actually be the only thing that we have from them at the moment for her. So yeah, I definitely recommend their stuff if you don't live in Ecuador, maybe. The last thing for Oria is in the UK. This is a site that my family often buy things for Oria from, and it's called Frugi. We love Frugi.com. Very colourful website, all kinds of stuff on there, massive amounts of clothing for babies and toddlers. And they have some really great designs again as well, very colourful, like kind of fun things. And yeah, so we have some of those for Oria. The last ones are for Mr. Monarch. I'm sure this is a ridiculously long video again. Okay, Mr. Monarch said there's only 3 places where he really gets clothing from. The first one we found a long time ago. It's called soulflower.com, and there's a dash in between soul and flower, soul-flower.com. And that's mainly where he gets his trousers from. They have these kind of cargo trousers with lots of pockets in them and stuff. He really likes those, and they're organic cotton, I think. He gets things from bambooclothes.com, which is a spun bamboo company. They do, you know, t-shirts and shorts and socks, and just he gets all kinds of things from there. Oh, boxer shorts. They actually have women's clothing as well, but I don't really like their style. It's very kind of straight, you know, it's just not very interesting clothing. But they do have bamboo clothing. I mean, I don't really like it. I'm sure some people like it, but they have women's stuff as well. And the last place where he often gets things from is called rawganique.com, and that's based in BC in Canada. And again, they have a huge range of stuff, women's, men's, I think they have children's stuff, just tons of kind of lifestyle stuff around like kind of eco-living. And he gets like kind of very nice trousers and shirts and stuff from them. So that's it. That's all the websites. I hope this was useful to you, and do, as I said, leave comments below if you know of any other kind of eco green websites that have great clothing that you enjoy. And ciao!